Have you ever spent hours trying to get a song to feel right, but no matter what you do, it just doesn't hit? I know I have. So today I want to show you what happens when you stop forcing ideas and you start working smarter. But before we jump in the door, I want to take us back a few months. I was sat in my studio full of inspiration and I made this fresh new loop. Then I spent the next week or so trying to get it sounding how I'd imagined, but it just never quite hit. I tried everything, new drums, automation tricks, different arrangement, but it still wasn't working and I felt pretty demoralised. All I wanted was to get another track sounding good enough to release or send to a record label. I wanted to keep up momentum with releases and actually feel proud of what I'd made. But here's the problem, I was too emotionally attached to a bad idea. Every time I'd start with just one loop, and if it sounded even okay, I'd try and force a full track out of it. Then when it didn't come together, I hadn't just lost a track, I felt like a failure. And the more time I spent on it, all the endless tweaking, adding new layers, the harder it was to just walk away, even though I knew deep down that it just wasn't working. So now I want to show you what I do instead. And you're going to love this. It's called the 3-loop rule. And basically, whenever I'm making new ideas, I make at least 3 loops and then I pick the best one to pursue. So let's hop in the door and I'll show you. Here's 3 loops that I made and I'm just going to play each one and then we're going to choose which one's the best. Okay, so I went for loop 2 because for me personally, it had that instant yes feeling. I scrapped the other 2 ideas and I made that loop into a full track. And then a few weeks later my mate sent me this. This is a video of it getting played in a club live and everyone's jumping up and down to the drop. It also got played on BBC Radio introducing and this person said it was their favourite song. How nuts is that? But something else happened which I didn't quite expect. In the studio this song didn't feel difficult, it didn't feel like a battle. And I had fun making it and I felt confident, which made me realise if I had settled for that first loop, then 2 weeks from now I might have been feeling like a failure again. So to avoid this, then try the 3-loop rule and give yourself permission to not pursue every single idea. Now if you've got this far in the video, then please drop us a comment. Let me know if you've tried this technique or you're going to try it next. I'd love to see if you've gained any success from it. And of course I'd love you to join this channel, so hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you on the next video.